Dave Brainerd. He's FSD for Iowa, and he's going to talk a little bit about what we're doing here and what not to bring in through the checkpoint. So,
thanks very much, Dan. We're ready for the travel season this year. We've got the TSA checkpoints at the Eastern Iowa Airport fully staffed. We're ready to take on the holiday travel season. And what I'd like to do is turn this over to Officer Miller Phelps, who's going to walk us through some of the items that you can take on an aircraft, some of the items that require additional screening, and then some of the items that are not permitted on an aircraft. So Mary, go ahead and take it.
Right. On our display, we're showing some of the common items that we find. Snow globes, not allowed at all. It doesn't matter the size on them. And container sizes of your liquids must be 311, so you want them 3 ounces, and in a Ziploc baggie like we have down here. These are some of the items, due to the consistency of them, that we will require some additional screening. So prepare for that and get some extra time coming through the checkpoint for that screening. And then these are some of the common questions we get. Are these allowed to go through the checkpoint? Can I take my knitting needles? And so these are some items there that we can do. We also have a suggestion for you with the wrap gifts. As you can see, they come apart. They look pretty beat up when you get to your destination. So one of the suggestions that we came up with is to pre-cut your paper and your box and use a cardboard tube, paper tube. Put the paper in there or fold it up and put it inside your box. That'll save you some trouble when you get to your destination.
So thank you very much, Mary. So these are some tips and some suggestions and some of the things you can and cannot travel with. You can also visit TSA's website at www.tsa.gov to get a better understanding of what you can and what is permitted to travel on a plane. Dan, do you have anything you'd like to close with?
yes, as she mentioned, please remember the 311 rule, and just as an example of the folks that have regular travelers who sometimes forget, we've got examples over here of things that have been brought through the checkpoint that have been confiscated. Now, here at our airport, we do donate this to different folks, and this is a sampling of about a month's worth of activity. Over the course of 3 years, we've had about 7 tons worth of items confiscated and donated. So, as much as we like doing the donations, we'd rather everybody remember 3 ounces, 1 quart bag, and kind of be attentive to the rules. I know people will still forget, but this is just a mix that's pretty regular with what we see when people come to the checkpoint.
Does the airport offer bags?
We do offer bags, actually. We donate the bags in case you forget. And I know TSA reminds people, hey, look in your bags if you've got any liquids. So if you don't remember, the TSA will remind you, and if you forget your bag, we get bags.
On the liquids, a lot of times people say, but I only have 3 ounces in the container. Why can't, even though it's a larger container, they say, well, I've already used up a bunch of it. There's only 3 ounces left.
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. You know, what we request passengers to do is to, when they're traveling, to acquire some of these items that are meant for traveling. You can buy these types of items in the proper containers that you can travel with. Also, you can buy them when you get to your destination as well. So you do have options, and it makes it easier, and it also makes it easier for the passengers. When we have to go ahead and question an item that's going on, it requires us to stop the screening process, and that delays you getting through the screening process, and not just yourself, but also other passengers. So it's always best to come prepared and ready for travel.
I'll talk to him individually if you want. My arms aren't that far to hold the microphone.